Welcome to Master It Monday. I am your host, Maggie Carey, and today we are going to share some tips on how you can schedule a Facebook event to get more people to come to your event. This is where we talk about leveraging the free tools that Facebook has to offer. Every Monday at 2 p.m. Eastern, I'm here to help you manage your social media so that you can get the most amount of promotion for the least amount of time, money, and stress. So if you're joining us today live, please comment below and let us know how things are going for you. I would love to tell you a little bit about my background so you understand where I'm coming from with this. So, when you're sharing an event on Facebook, it's a way for you to not only promote your event, but it's a way of letting other people know that your event is happening. And what I find a lot, look, I've been doing this for many years. I've run events from whether you want to call it Girl Scout leader meetings all the way through doing things with my business and running events for an organization and my, promoting, helping businesses promote themselves in whatever business I was working for. How are you getting the most amount of promotion for your business? And are you really focusing in on the tools that Facebook has to offer? I mean, do you know you can create those events on Facebook? If you don't, let me know. Don't be shy because this is why I'm doing this workshop. It's to help you get the most for your business. So let's check this out for a sec. I'm going to go right into Facebook so that you can see where I am. Now, I want to create an event on Facebook. The first thing that I want to do is to make sure that I have the title, the description, the time, the date, all those who, what, where, when, and whys. That's the first step. These are things that people seem to forget that you need that. Oh, thank you. We've got our Coach Glow is here. Thank you, Coach Glow, for coming in and for sharing. This is going to be great. Coach Glow runs a lot of events and she goes on Monday, she goes live. All of these things, whether you're going live, whether you're running a physical in-person event, whether you're doing a Zoom event, create it on Facebook. You get free promotion and it doesn't have to take a lot of time either. So when you're here, we're going to go right in here. I'm going to create one right now. So the first thing I want to do is go to my pages, and I've got a number of different events that pages that I sponsor. So I'm going to go into my own business. Now I have this on dark mode. I know some people are like, how do you do this? Well, I like the dark mode sometimes. So if you don't like the dark mode, I'm sorry. Hopefully you can see this. If you're watching this, let me know if the dark mode is coming through okay. So I'm on my Master It Media business page. And what I'm going to do is scroll. See on the left-hand side here, it says events. I'm going to go right there and click on events. And in here is going to be where I'm going to put. Now there's new events insights. We're not getting into this today, but just so you're aware that's going on. And I can see events that I've run in the past and so on. But look up here, like if you go down, here are upcoming events that I have going on. Okay. If I wanted to create a new event, what I would do is click on this button in the upper right corner that says create event. And what type of event is it going to be? Is it going to be online or is this going to be in person? For now, because we're living in the world of COVID, I am going to pick online. Is it a free event or a paid event? Again, this is a free event, so I'm doing that. Now, what it's going to do is it's going to put in my header photo that I can change out. But the first thing, who, what, where, when, why. Let's get this going. So my what or is going to be the title. So I put the title in. Master your social media in 5 simple steps. Now, this is where we talk about the title. Remember, it's going to be here. Look up here. There's my desktop view. There's my cell phone view. Desktop view, see in the corner, cell phone view. So I can look at it in different things. Now, when is it going to start? Okay, so this is going to be starting on a night, right? I can do day, I can do night, I could do a series of events. So I'm going to pick a Monday night, the 24th, and the start time is, and again, this is how your settings are. If I'm going to be doing this in military, what I call military time, okay? So if this is gonna be 7 PM, it's gonna be 1900 hours. I can make this a recurring event. So that's what I did with my other one. I made it recurring so that it happened every Tuesday at a certain time. It was a consistent thing. This one isn't gonna be recurring, it's gonna be one day, and it's going to only be an hour. So I'm gonna put it like that. Now, the location is where you can put in the address. Now, this isn't going to have a physical address. I can leave that blank, but if I want to kind of leverage on local, I can put in my town. The location you enter will set the time zone and help people find your time in Eastern time. Now, when we're talking, you notice here where I'm trying to change the privacy. If you are a company, if you are a company, you have to have it as a public event. You cannot have it as a private event. Saying hello, hola, Tim Colson. So that's and while you're in the chat, make sure that you put any questions that you have in the chat or anything if you have a specific question about events that you would like me to show you. Now, so as I mentioned, it has to be public if it's a business. Now, I can put in a little description in here. Are you ready to simplify? How you manage your social media. Learn 5 simple steps to solidify your social media process so you have more time to focus on your business. Now, when I'm writing that copy, what I'm focusing in on is my person that I'm speaking to, what their challenge is, not what I'm trying to promote for me. I'm trying to solve a problem for them. So when you're writing your copy, make sure you remember that. Now, in the category, here is where you can start doing things where it may be, for me, it's not going to be wellness, but for Coach Glow, it would be, right? Is it networking? Is it home, health, garden? You have all of these options, okay, of what to choose for. Now, none of these really kind of work for me. So, what I'm going to put in is I'm going to say networking because I work with businesses. So, that's going to attract that business clientele to my excuse me, to my thing. I can to my event. I can also put this as a fundraiser. Now, I'm not doing a fundraising on this, but if you do, and especially like we have somebody who does One Hope Wine and they do fundraisers, this is a great opportunity to put that in there. So I'm going to go to next. Now, here is it a Facebook Live? This could be a Facebook Live. Maybe I'm doing a live. Where am I going? Am I going directly in your event? Inside the event, I can go live. I can do it in my page. All of these things here I can choose from. I can choose an external link. Maybe I'm doing it live somewhere else, maybe on YouTube. Or am I including, other? What is going to be something else for now? I'm just going to pick other. And then I would put the information there. It's very cool. You can integrate into Zoom and do a whole bunch of stuff, but I want to get the basics solidified here. So what would happen is in those details, remember in here where I put, are you ready to simplify? In here, I'd put, you need to register at such and such a place. And you can create a Google form and have them register there. You can create a Zoom room and have them register on Zoom. So you have flexibility if you choose other of where you're going to go. Then here is my cover photo. Now I suggest you pick a cover photo and I already have one, so I'm just going to grab it and pop it right in. So it's going to be a little bit different, but still has my look and feel of my brand. So it's going to show up here so I can see what it looks like. Now, here's something I want you to keep in mind. Canva. If you're designing this in Canva, there is, I was playing around here with this graphic, but the size of this image is 1920 by 1005. So if you're in Canva and you click create design, what you would do is click custom design down here. Now, this is I'm intentionally doing this on a free version. And you'll see here, I already had this as a recent one, but all you have to do is type in 1920 and 1005, make sure it's set to pixels, and create your new design. Then when you download it, it's going to fit perfectly in this space. Now, let's just take a look here. If I view it on my phone, good. If I view it here, good. You'll notice there's a little gray area on either side. Welcome to that one. Here we go. Co-host. This is my favorite one. Now, I have a few people that are on the call today that are part of a Master Networks group, right? Now, I just want to make sure here where everybody can see where I'm going here, right? So when you are running an event and it's with an organization. So say Coach Glow, who's on the call, is running an event with Master Networks. Master Networks New York can add her, create the event for them, but they can add her as a co-host. Now, let's talk co-host for a second because this is important. The co-host will have the same rights as you. So make sure that when you add a co-host that you realize then this is a reliable person who will not, because they can delete it, they can change it, they can move the graphics, they can delete people. I mean, to be a co-host is a powerful, powerful thing to have. So be very aware of that. So that is my lesson for the day. We're going to go on. So if I wanted to, for example, add Brewster Hamlet Hub as a co-host, I can do that. I can add somebody else. It'll ask them, and I don't even necessarily have to be a manager of that page. It's going to send them a message that says, Master at Media has asked you to be a co-host for this event. They have to accept it. Now, here's the cool thing. It gets added to their events page and it gets added to your event page, but we're only talking one event. So you're getting all of the information coming in together. So really cool. I have people ask me, this is other event options down here. Show the guest list. Should I show the guest list or not? What if I only have a couple of people? It kind of looks bad. You have to weigh that for yourself. My suggestion is show the guest list because then it's like, hey, Coach Glow is going. Hey, Tim is going. I'm going to go too, right? That's a way of also, it also shows that you're really excited about people coming to your event. Here's another one. Only admins can post into the event. Well, if you only allow admins to post into the event, you're not going to get that conversation going that you want to have inside the discussion of the event. This is outside of your page, right? This is in the event. So you can turn that off, but you have this other option. Posts will be approved by the host or co-host. You can turn that on. So if you're afraid that you might get somebody being inappropriate or negative in the chat, this will allow, I'm sorry, not in the chat, I'm zooming too much, in your discussion section of your event, you can turn that it could be approved. And you could also have people ask you over Messenger if they have a question. So this is how I usually do my events. And then I hit save. Now, I have the option here to review everything, right? Here, to look there, right? Now, and then I can create the event once, and I'm going to do that live. Boom, my event is created. So as here's my event. It's being created. It's taking a little while, but you can see now it's asking me to buy something. If you boost it, you pay for it. So I'm going to say no, thank you for that. And now I have my event. And here, remember I was talking to you about the discussions? So here it is, right? There's the discussion. But watch what Facebook is trying to do for you, and they're here to try to help you. I can link a group. I can share the event. So if I want to go here and I want to share this on my page, and I'm doing this live right now, I can say, "Hi, join me for this once first time for this special event, limited to the first 20 people who register." Right? What am I doing? I'm creating a very short window and a very exclusive offer. Only the first 20 people can attend this event, and then it's sold out, right? Because this is something where I'm going to be talking to people, and I want it's going to be a live event where we're going to be engaging. It's a complimentary event. I'm not charging anything for this. I don't want to have too many people in the event, and I also want it to be intimate enough so that those 20 people to promote this. And then I'm going to click share, and it will, now it's asking me again. Now I'm doing this post and it's saying, "Hey, did you create an event?" So if you didn't and you're sharing something like this, now it's giving you an opportunity to do this. I'm going to say not now, and it's posting. So now this is posting on my Master It Media page. All of the people who are following Master It Media are now going to get a notice that says Master It Media is offering this workshop. I've promoted myself. I've promoted my business. I've promoted to the people who are already following me, but I'm making it easy because I'm creating an event. Now, I didn't get into all the other stuff about providing the link that they can register to and a button. There's so much you can do with events. The one thing that I will share with you, though, is once you create this event, you need to share it. You can't just think, "Oh, I have built it. They will come." They might, but are you really going to rely on that? Like, I now need to look at that event and invite people that I'm friends with, right? I have to invite people that I want to attend this workshop. And I can't rely on the fact that they're going to get my message or the invite. This is the challenge. How are you going to get people to visit your event? So we shared creating the event. We shared sharing it on your page. Now you want to go in and you want to share it in groups. You want to go through from your page, go to the event and share it in your group. Okay, so we're going to share a different screen this time that's lighter. So hopefully this might, I don't know, was that share with me in the bottom if you felt that the darker was easier to see than the light. That's something that we're trying out. So you let me know what you think. So I'm going to share my screen here. Don't be too worried about, oh, I made it and now that's it. I'm done. Once you create an event, you can always go back and see it. Now, so let me know if this view is easier to view than the other. I would love your feedback. Oh, Glow is saying so helpful. You are welcome, Glow. So here are my events that I have listed here. I'm going to try to make this a little bit bigger so you can see things a little bit better. And you can see here I've got my Tech Tuesdays that I'm doing, but I also have this Master It, right? Master Your Social Media in 5 Simple Steps. So when I click on this event, I now not only I'll see insights, how many people saw it, but I have this ability here to, this is the link that I can invite others to. I can share it to a page. I can share it to a group. But here's the trick that people don't know about. Do you see over here where it says Master It Media, interacting as Master It Media? People don't realize you can change this. If I click that down, I can select me. And now the invitation, instead of coming from my company, is coming from Maggie, right? totally different feel, right? And I can invite people to attend right from here. So let me go invite Coach Glow. So I'm typing in her name. I want to invite her. So I select her and I have 499 invites left. So I can invite more people. And I click send invite. Now, what's going to happen is Glow is going to get a notification that will show up at the little bell up here in the corner. But here's another thing. Say I want to invite more people. Don't just invite everybody. Be very specific. Like I have a networking group and there's a YouTube video on how to create these groups. But say I want to invite all my networking friends. I can select them all. It's I shouldn't have done that because now it's going to take forever. But it's going to be way too many people and maybe people that I don't want to, that may not be interested. I'm going to just hit cancel here for a sec. But watch this again. I need to kind of shrink this down just a bit so we can see this on the bottom. If I'm going to invite, like Tim is here, I'm going to invite Tim. I can send him the invite, right? But watch this. I'm going to go into networking. See, Tim is still there. Now I'm going to invite Rob and Lisa and Judy and Stacy. See how it's adding them? Now I can go, maybe they're work people or games or high school friends or something like that, right? And I can start selecting all these people. Maybe, oh yeah, Paul and Linda. And then I send the invite. They're going to get that message. Okay. You can also, and then what happens is this will increase your exposure for your event. It's a way to get more people to attend because you're personally reaching out to them. Remember, we talked about co host. I just want to show you, you have to approve. Now, I am um, in charge of this Brewster Hamlet Hub Facebook page, so I'm getting this notification. If you have somebody else do this, you need to make sure that they accept. Once they accept, not only is it going to show on your page, but it will show on theirs. And by that, and this is where I'm going to go back to my Facebook page here. And what's going to happen is when I go into events, it shows up here. If I went into the Brewster Hamlet Hub event page, it would also show up there as well. So here is, your opportunity to edit it. The same thing, right? I go in here now, maybe I want to add something else. Maybe now I want to change the location. Maybe I don't want this. Maybe I want something else. Maybe I want to change the category. All of those things that you've done, you can change. Like say now, you know what? I'm making this a Facebook Live. It goes directly live into my event. We'll remind you. Got it. Okay, next. If it's an external link, maybe I want them to register somewhere. Here's the way to do it. Notice when I changed it to Facebook Live, it changed to join event, right? It's a very different, see now it disappeared. Depending on what you're doing, you will get different things over here. I can also switch this to an in-person event if I wanted to, and then I'm going to get different things. So keep that in mind when you're creating your event, and always make sure you look to see how it's going to look on your phone, because people are going to be looking at that on their phone. It is what it is. Trust me. You don't want it to look poorly on your phone because many people are using their phone. Now, here's the other thing. Go with friends. Here are people that have been I can go in here and I can hit invite, 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 right? Message friends. Here's a cool thing. Message friends. I can message people who signed up and say, "Hey, Coach Glow, I hope you can attend." Sending a group message, and off it goes. Don't be afraid to click around and play around with this stuff. It is you really have a lot that you can do, and I'm just scratching the surface here on this. I'm going to pop back and see if we have any questions coming in. Okay, so Coach Glow says she likes the darker. All right, Glow, you have your vote. Thank you. So this is, Facebook had their offered this dark mode. They pilot tested it a little bit, see what people thought, and then they made it available to everybody in September of 2020. So you have that option to pick the darker for yourself. Maybe that should be our Friday video. So that might be a cool Friday video. How to turn, how to go to the dark side. I like that. Ooh, we're going to have to do that because we've got May the 4th coming up soon. So this is a way to get more business, more attention, more followers, more attendees to your workshops, to your events, to your whatever it might be that you want people to attend, whether it's virtual, whether it's in person. Don't forget, once you create this, you have a link. Let's just go back to look at this one here. Um, this event, oh, there we go. There's Coach Glow said cool. Um, remember, um, this page has a link. Now I'm going to go back to Master It Media here and share it. Remember this here? That link is copied. On the lower left corner, there's a little black box that can link copied. So if I go into a new tab and I paste that link and hit enter, I'm going right there into the event. So you can take this. Don't forget about tools like Bitly, where I can condense it. I can create one, and now you can do this for free. I paste that long, this FB blah, blah, blah. I can make a Bitly, but frankly, that little FB is already a shrunk down one. But do you see this 6 year blah, blah, blah? That's kind of, I don't know, not the greatest. So I may put in here, I may take the Bitly and say MIM, um, you know, May 24. Hopefully that's available. And then say save. So you can use Bitly to do that. You can use this, this share option and use it. I can share it to a page. I can share it to a group. These are things you should be doing if you want more exposure for your event. The other thing that I would suggest you do is to share it on your other social media platforms. So, for example, LinkedIn and Google My Business. You can actually create an event on Google My Business as well, but you can also post your Facebook, post the Facebook link as the event. So if you go live in that event, you're going live, it's going to draw people right there. The other thing is to engage in that discussion section so that you've got more people involved, and you can tag people, you can get people to really get interested about this event. Post, about what you're going to do and how you're going to help, and how maybe a testimonial for somebody who had taken it before. Coach Glow does a lot with essential oils, so she could say, I'm going to be sharing this great tip to help you with allergy season, and I'm going to give you a recipe that will make it, that'll make the allergy, that feeling of those allergies, go away. These are things that you want to provide, to give little teasers. Don't give away the farm. You want to give little teasers to help people find your event. Well, that's our topic for today. Don't forget, you can always come here Mondays at 2:00 Eastern. I am here to share helpful tips to get your social media in a place where you're getting more followers, you're having fun, and you're really reducing the stress of what you're doing on your social. These tips that I'm providing here are going to be here on Facebook. They're going to be on YouTube. If you found them valuable, give us a thumbs up and make sure that you follow us on well, you can follow us on LinkedIn too, but make sure you go over and follow us on our other social media platforms, here is my website address. You can always go there. I have everything you ever want to know on that page. Our YouTube channel is there to help you with other things. All you've got to do is search a topic: Instagram, LinkedIn, Google My Business, Facebook events, which is going to be coming up with today's workshop. So if you missed today's workshop, you can pop over to events and find out a little bit more about if you missed us live. And don't forget about teleprompter. Teleprompter is our way of helping you get the most out of your social by just making it so easy for you by giving you weekly prompts and also getting you out of having to do all the research on those fun little hashtags that are coming up. So if you didn't know, tomorrow, May 4th, is Star Wars Day. May the 4th be with you. And Wednesday is Cinco de Mayo. So if you want to do something fun and exciting this week, those are two freebies. I'll tell you what they are so you can have some fun. And don't forget, we're here on Mondays at 2, and we're also release videos on Friday. Is there a topic that you're interested in? Always feel free to leave them in the comments below, and we'll make sure that we answer them for you in an upcoming video. Have a wonderful day, and remember, at Master It Media, we're here to help you take the commotion out of your promotion. Enjoy your Monday.